Welcome, traveller. Sit close. These are the old beard tales.
Dear little one, move closer and open your imagination. Tonight's story is called The Little Otter Who Didn't Listen. Once by a river, so winding and wide, where reeds whispered softly and willows leaned aside, lived a small otter, still young and still new, with bright, curious eyes and soft silver-brown fur too. He lived by the riverbed, snug and dry, where stars shimmered gently in the darkening sky. Each evening his parents would tuck him in tight and speak gentle words as they wished him good night. "Stay close to the bank," his mother would say, "and don't swim too far when you're out at play. The rains are coming, the clouds are low, and rivers can change faster than you know." His father would nod, calm and wise, with kindness and care in his warm, steady eyes. "Listen, my son, when the river runs deep, some rules are there only to help you keep safe." The little otter would wiggle and grin, his tail softly flicking, his thoughts racing in. He loved the cool water, the splash and the glide, the joy of the river rushing by his side. The next day arrived with a silver-grey sky, clouds drifting slowly heavy and high. His friends called out from the river's edge, their laughter bouncing from stone and from sedge. "Come play with us," they cheerfully cried. "The water looks perfect, come jump inside." The little otter paused, then shook off the thought of the words his parents had carefully taught. "I'll only play briefly," he said with a grin. "I'll be careful. I'll know when to come back in." And off he went, with a splash and a cheer, while the river flowed quietly, calm but unclear. At first it was lovely. The water felt kind, cool and smooth, like a whispering mind. They splashed and they laughed. They drifted along, the river hummed softly its steady old song. But far up the valley, unseen to them all, rain tapped on leaves, then began to fall. Drop after drop, then more and more, until the river was not what it was before. The current grew stronger, the water sped by. The little otter felt something wasn't quite right. "Something feels different," he called to his friends, but the river kept pulling. It would not bend. With a rush and a roar, the river came down, carrying them gently, then spinning around. They weren't hurt, and they weren't afraid, but far from their homes they were quietly swayed. At last the water slowed, the river grew wide, and gently it set them down by the far side. Wet and tired, with paws feeling sore, they stood on a bank they'd never seen before. They walked and they walked through grass and through sand, following bends of the river on land. The sun moved slowly across the wide sky as hours slipped gently and daylight went by. The little otter walked quietly then, thinking of home and his mother and dad. "I should have listened," he whispered at last. "Their words were not meant to hold me back." When evening arrived with stars overhead, they reached once again the familiar riverbed. Warm voices called out, worried but kind relief and soft tears in the love that they found. They held him close, gentle and tight, so thankful their little one was home that night. No scolding words, no anger or fear, just love that was steady, forgiving, and clear. The little otter looked up and said slow, "I didn't listen, but now I know." His parents smiled, tired but proud, for learning is quiet, not spoken aloud. That night by the river, now calm once again, the otter curled up as the moon rose. Then he closed his eyes, feeling safe, feeling warm, knowing that rules are a shelter from storms. And the river flowed softly, gentle and low, as if it agreed, in its steady, slow flow. So sleep now. Little one, snug and secure, some lessons take time, but love stays sure. Wise words guide us day and night. Good night.